is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. The beauty of the soul shines out when a man bears with composure one heavy mischance after another, not because he does not feel them, but because he is a man of high and heroic temper. Those who educate children well are more to be honoured than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. A friend to all is a friend to none. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organise the peace. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose and in the right way, that's not within everybody's power and is not easy. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. The more you know you don't know. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all the other goods. Dignity does not consist in possessing honours, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. All persons ought to endeavour to follow what is right and not what is established. Learning is an ornament in prosperity, a refuge in adversity, and a provision in old age. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. He is his own best friend and takes delight in privacy, whereas the man of no virtue or ability is his own worst enemy and is afraid of solitude. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Men acquire a particular quality by constantly acting a particular way. You become just by performing just actions, temperate by performing temperate actions, brave by performing brave actions. Memory is the scribe of the soul. Time crumbles things, everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will show you the man. It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. Whatever lies within our power to do, lies also within our power not to do. The weak are always anxious for justice and equality. The strong pay no heed to either. The soul never thinks without a mental picture. If things do not turn out as we would wish, we should wish for them as they turn out. A tyrant must put on the appearance of uncommon devotion to religion. Subjects are less apprehensive of illegal treatment from a ruler whom they consider God-fearing and pious. On the other hand, they do less easily move against him, believing that he has the gods on his side. Tolerance and apathy are the last virtues of a dying society. All who have meditated on the art of governing mankind have been convinced that the fate of empires depends on the education of youth. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. Democracy arose from men's thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal absolutely. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. The self-indulgent man craves for all pleasant things and is led by his appetite to choose these at the cost of everything else. Happiness is a quality of the soul, not a function of one's material circumstances.